Hey everyone, it's Corinne D, and I want to welcome you to my channel. And I wanted to come on here and give you all a few tips as a truck driver. So currently I'm a box truck driver, and I've been a box truck driver since August of 2021. So I'm coming up on my almost 8 months of being a truck driver. For today I have 7 tips, just general beginner tips, and if you all would like a part 2, please let me know and I will definitely do that for you. Number 1, download Trucker's Path. It is roughly $32 a month, but Trucker's Path will keep you from essentially ruining your vehicle or your company's vehicle, because it takes you on different roadways that are permitted for our type of vehicles. If you drive a 5-ton vehicle or greater, a height above maybe 11 or 12 feet, you know that not all bridges are created equal. You can go in different areas and it'll literally have signs that say no trucks that you should drive on. We literally at the beginning had a driver that peeled the top off of one of the company's trucks because they weren't using Trucker's Path. So Trucker's Path gets you to the right gas stations for diesel with the right height. They get you to the right parkways, highways, freeways, byways, wherever you need to go. Plus also, it just keeps you from getting fines, because if you drive on certain areas that are not permitted for trucks, there are fines that come along with it state by state, and you can get in trouble. Now, some DOT or law enforcement might be nice and not give you a ticket the first time, but not all of them are like that, and it could be your first time making that mistake and you'll end up with a $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 fine before you even made any real money. The only con with Trucker's Path is some of these newer cities took away a lot of the alleyways and made them like back ways for homes to put their trash or park. Just be mindful of that if you're in the city, that because it might try to make you go down an alleyway, which will be very tight, but it'll be the height that you're looking for. Just be mindful of that, because when I'm driving in Baltimore and DC, oftentimes I just have to eyeball where it's trying to make me turn, because sometimes it thinks that the alleyways that were once there that didn't have anything there are still there. So just be mindful of that. Outside of that, Trucker's Path doesn't steer you wrong. I've never had any accidents or issues using Trucker's Path. Sometimes, you know, you try to do a different app because you think, oh, it says it's going to be quicker if you use this app. No. Be safe and use Trucker's Path. Trucker's Path is the way to go. Every once in a while you can use like Waze and stuff like that. Let's say if maybe Trucker's Path isn't taking you to the front of a building, it might be trying to take you to the back. Okay, cool. Maybe you can use Waze, but for the most part, just use Trucker's Path or the app that your company gives you. Don't try to, you know, do things the quick way, because again, you'll end up costing yourself more money trying to do things the quick way. Number 2, do not skip meals. When you are driving or moving freight, you're using a lot of energy, especially if you move freight. When you're a box truck driver, a lot of times you have to move the freight, which I move freight. When you're skipping meals, you are putting yourself at risk for, number 1, being tired, moody, low energy, so on and so forth. So I don't skip meals no more. I used to try to be that person to skip breakfast because, you know, I was just so used to being able to skip breakfast because I wasn't doing a manual labor job. No, get yourself some breakfast, get yourself a lunch, or pack yourself a lunch, pack yourself breakfast, but don't skip meals if you are going to be working a manual labor job all day. Number 3, pack plenty of water and hydration. I pack so much water to go with me throughout the day because, again, especially during the spring and summertime, that heat is no joke, and you'll be sweating and moving freight and you'll be losing so much liquid, and you know, you won't even realize it. You'll be feeling fatigued and you'll wonder why. It's because you're dehydrated. Pack plenty of water. Your body is made of majority of water. Pack water. That will be the thing that replenishes you way quicker than, you know, all these energy drinks that we put into our body. It's bad enough that a lot of us truckers, we eat out a lot. Do yourself a favor and just pack the water and drink the water. Number 4, take bathroom breaks. Take bathroom breaks. Don't think that you can finish your route quicker if you don't take a bathroom break. I can tell you, I've almost peed and pooped on myself. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing, but so many times trying to skip bathroom breaks and then going to go move some heavy ass freight. Because if you're a trucker and you're a lady, you know those bathrooms are disgusting. So I don't just use every bathroom at every warehouse. My favorite places to stop to use a bathroom that are actually clean are Royal Farms and Wawa. And when I say clean, I mean clean enough for me not to you know, have a panic attack at the way the bathroom looks. Royal Farms and Wawa keep their bathroom pretty clean for us truckers, and also some of the truck stops keep it pretty clean. When I'm moving freight, a lot of times the main places that I see are like Royal Farms, because Royal Farms is everywhere in the DMV area, and Wawa. Number 5, pack baby wipes or hand wipes. I suggest baby wipes because you can use them both for your hands and for your body part. When you're moving freight, even if you wear gloves and stuff, a lot of times you can still end up getting your hands dirty, and you want to keep your hands pretty sanitized because, again, since we're on the road, a lot of times we don't get the chance to have a full stop and eat and stuff like that. A lot of times we're eating on the go. So if you have those baby wipes, you can wipe your hands off, stay clean, you know, eat, drink, don't worry about passing bacteria to your eyes or your face, your mouth, all that stuff. And also with the baby wipes, if you have to use the bathroom, you can freshen yourself up in between and stuff like that. A lot of times that's what I do, especially if I have to, you know, poop while I'm on the road. A good baby wipe gets you back together the way that you need to go, and allows you to finish your route for the day. So number 6, wear your gloves when you're working. I don't know how many times I had to get calluses and splinters and cut up my hands before I started to wear my gloves every single day. When moving freight, I had to learn the hard way, messing up my hands and stuff like that before I started wearing my gloves every day. But wear your gloves every day. When you are gripping the pallet jack and all that stuff, it can cause calluses on your hands, blisters, all that stuff. When you have to lift up some of those pallets because maybe they're in the way, maybe you had an inside delivery, you're not going to want to touch that stuff with your bare hands because you will get splinters. Wear your gloves. Also, when you're jumping in and out of the truck or climbing in and off the ladders at different warehouses and different places, wear your gloves. Like, it grips better. I notice with my hands, because I have clammy hands, I have sweaty hands, sweaty feet. When I'm grabbing stuff with my bare hands, a lot of times my grip is not as secure as when I'm using my utility gloves. So, and number 7, wear removable layers. As truckers, the weather can go from chilly in the morning to hot AF by noon. So if you are wearing permanent layers like sweaters and stuff like that, you are not giving yourself the ability to be able to properly regulate your temperature. So for me, I wear a lot of zip-up hoodies like the one I have on today. So let's say in the morning time it's really chilly, I might have my coat on with my zip-up sweater and a maybe shirt underneath, but by noon I'm taking off the coat and I'm unzipping in my zip-up sweater so that I can get a breeze in there. And let's say it gets really hot, I might tie my zip-up sweater around my waist so that I can get the air to my arms and stuff like that. It's nice to be bundled up, but also when you wear those layers that you can't take off, if it gets really hot, you can end up causing yourself to pass out, faint, hyperventilate, all types of stuff because you are overheated. Those are my 7 tips for beginner truckers. I'm a box truck driver at the moment, but I will be moving on to the transfer trucks very soon, and I'll be in the transfer truck by 2023. But right now I'm loving the box truck life. I get to see different parts of the DC, Maryland, Virginia area every single day, and you get to meet some interesting people. So once I get in that transfer truck, I'm going for long trips, of course, so I'll be going state to state. But right now I'm just trying to enjoy each stage of where I'm at, and I hope you all enjoyed this. If you would like a part 2, please let me know. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you check out some of my other videos. I really do think you'll enjoy them, and I just want to say thank you so much. You could have been doing anything else, but you chose to spend some time with me, and I really do appreciate it. Bye.
Tell me you're intentionless. Focus on a true connection. I don't need